Ever wonder how often the favorites actually win in sports betting? Well, looking at over 1 million bets, the favorites win about 59.2% of the time, which sounds pretty good, right? Well, hold on to your lucky socks because here's the plot twist. You actually need to win 62.5% of these bets just to break even when betting on favorites at odds between minus 110 and minus 200. Think of it like going to a restaurant where you have to eat 62.5% of your meal just to get charged regular price. Even though favorites win more often than not, that sneaky 3.3% gap between the win rate and break-even point explains why betting on favorites isn't exactly your ticket to early retirement. Who knew being a favorite could be so unfavorable to your wallet? When betting on point spreads with standard minus 110 odds, historical data from over 1 million samples shows a win rate of 47.5%. However, to break even, bettors need to win 52.4% of their bets. This gap exists because the house takes a cut through the vig, or vigorish, making it challenging for most bettors to be profitable in the long run. Let's talk about over-under betting, where we try to predict if games will be scoring festivals or defensive snooze fests. Based on a whopping 750,000 plus bets, bettors are hitting 48.2% of their totals predictions. That's like correctly guessing whether it's going to rain. And here's the kicker. You need to win 52.4% just to break even at minus 110 odds. Talk about setting the bar high. It's like Vegas is saying, sure, you can win. You just need to be better than practically everyone else who's ever tried. The house edge is basically that friend who always sets the group chat fantasy league dues, but never pays their share. But hey, at least you're not alone in the "I thought I had that total figured out" club. Remember, whether you bet the over or the under, the odds are always odd. Let's talk about parlays. You know, those tempting little multi-bet tickets that promise to turn your lunch money into a beach vacation. Listen, I've got some numbers that might make you sick. Out of 500,000 bets, yes, that's 500,000 plus attempts, only 3.5% actually won. That's not a typo, my friends. 3.5%. To put that in perspective, you have better odds of successfully guessing which day of the week your neighbor's cat will take a nap. They nap every day, by the way. Finding a parking spot in downtown Manhattan during rush hour. Getting your teenager to clean their room. The first time you ask, and here's the kicker, to actually break even on parlays, you need to win 6.1% of the time. So not only are you losing, you're losing twice as often as you need to just to stay afloat. But wait, you say, the payouts are huge. Yes, and so are the odds of finding a unicorn in your garden. Those 2 to 4 leg parlays might look pretty on paper, but they're about as reliable as a chocolate teapot. Remember, just because you can combine multiple bets doesn't mean you should. It's like combining pizza and ice cream. They're both great on their own, but together, well, let's just say some things are better left uncombined. The numbers don't lie, folks. 96.5% of parlay tickets are just expensive pieces of paper with dreams written on them. Stay smart, bet responsibly, and maybe stick to betting on whether your friend can finish that giant burger challenge at the local diner. At least then, you get to watch the entertainment unfold in real time. All right, let's talk about prop bets. The book's favorite way of making you think you're a sports genius. Here's the scoop. After looking at over 250,000 bets, people are winning just 44.8% of the time. Now that might not sound too bad, but here's the kicker. You need to win 53.3% just to break even. Think about that for a second. You need to be right more than half the time just to not lose money. And remember, these are player-specific bets. You're not just betting against the house, you're betting against injuries, mood swings, and whether someone had their lucky breakfast that morning. So the next time you're super confident about that prop bet, because trust me, bro, he always scores after posting on Instagram. Maybe take a deep breath and remember these numbers. Your wallet will thank you later. Key observations. All bet types consistently fall below their required break-even win rates. Parlays show extremely low win rates despite attractive payouts. Even the highest win rate, Moneyline Favorites, falls short of profitability. Win rates remain relatively stable over time, showing consistent house advantage. Sample sizes are large enough to be statistically significant.